In 1987, Eddie and Mitch moved into a low-rent apartment in San Francisco where, through paper-thin walls, they were informally introduced to their middle-aged alcoholic neighbors, Raymonda, a raging homophobe, and Peter, a flamboyant gay man. For 18 months, they hung a microphone from their kitchen window to chronicle the bizarre relationship between their borderline insane neighbors, accidentally creating one of the world's first viral counterculture sensations on the underground tape market. Revisiting these events through interviews and reenactments with key players in the phenomenon's development, director Matthew Bates has concocted a darkly comic exploration into the blurred boundaries between art and exploitation.
No, I haven't. You like a piece of shit. You tell you a piece of shit. Even smell even a piece of shit. I smell like a human being. You smell like a f***ing dog. Shut up, little man.
The first recording was in response to feeling intimidated, feeling frightened. But then it became entertaining. We became obsessed with it.
A friend of mine received a tape, and it said on it, "Old men fighting."
One zine mentioned something called "Shut Up, Little Man."
I must have, what, 7 or 8 hours of material.
It's hilarious.
How do you know about Raymond and Peter?
You know, it just kind of spread like wildfire.
Shut up, little man! Shut up, little man! Shut up, little man! Sorry, darling. I just flag off with you're a cheap little bitch. Shut up, little man!
Pretty tomboy Kim used to be a champion skateboarder, but now she flips burgers to support herself and her dad. Opportunity comes knocking when she flukes a winter-long catering job in one of the plushest ski chalets in the Alps. At first, Kim is baffled by this bizarre new world of posh people, vintage champagne, epic mountains, and waist-deep powder. Then Kim discovers snowboarding, and her natural talent soon sees her training for the end-of-season competition with a chance to win major prize money. But before she can become a champion again, Kim needs to overcome her deepest fears and figure out what's going on with Johnny, her boss's handsome but apparently unavailable son.
Friendly. And despite the long hours, this is your fault. You are welcome. I'm starting to discover,
Johnny,
this job definitely has its perks.
like that, she became a swan.
So I used to be an ugly duckling then?
I don't know, unlucky.
But I'm stuck in this caged existence when I just want to be a pop star.
Rock star.
No sleeping with the clients. Unless they're fit. Season ends, he goes back to his world, you go back to yours.
She's a chalet girl.
I just think you can do better.
Kim!
This February, Felicity Jones, Ed Westwick, Tamsin Egerton, Sophia Bush, Bill Bailey, Brooke Shields, and Bill Nighy bring you a hilarious new comedy.
Yeah, they always say that.
That was quite funny.
You're a natural.
About how far you need to go.
Thought you said she hadn't been in the mountains before. She hadn't.
To conquer your fears.
Yes!
And enjoy the ride. Chalet Girl.
I'll put the photos on Facebook.
Poke me.
From the shifting fault lines of Hollywood fantasies and economic and racial tensions of Reagan's America, Fishbone rose to become one of the most original bands of the last 25 years. With a blistering combination of punk and funk, they demolished the walls of genre and challenged the racial stereotypes and political order of the music industry and the nation. Telling it like it is, the iconic Lawrence Fishbone narrates Everyday Sunshine, a story about music, history, fear, courage, and funking on the one.
Not in the black world, and it's not really in the white world.
Oh, you got no reason and you got no sense, but you may like to just make me win. I think it's just that in your mind is war.
It was unique. I don't think that
Roll is black, rock and roll is white.
The gangbangers would be there just like looking at them like, who are these crazy motherfuckers?
We wanted to be known as individuals, not as cats belonging to a neighborhood. We wanted to be known for playing music.
Angelo often would caricature himself, and I told him, it's already weird. You don't have to make it weirder.
And seeing them play like they played before us and being like, whoa, how are we going to follow this?
They should have been the band that went way beyond any of us that were influenced by them.
He's talking about the Bible nonstop. He's talking about the rapture.
Yeah, I'm going like, oh, he's brainwashing Kendall. I don't know what to do, man.
Kendall told me that the demons had come to kill him.
Norwood Fisher will be arraigned on felony charges of attempted kidnapping.
There's no way that Norwood's intentions were to hurt Kendall.
You wanted to stick a rusty pencil in his fucking ear hole and make it go all the way through. That's how mad I was getting.
We certainly don't have any respect for each other, so what's the point?
Got to get the hell up out of here.
I would just surround myself in the music and the performance and not think about that drab shit. So that we can keep the dream of Fishbone going.
Press the knob that says numb.
He got a lot of separation anxiety. That's why he ain't really forgave nobody that left the band for leaving.
From this camera view, I bet it looks like it's an overly crowded autograph signing.
My business partner lives with his mom, so he doesn't care about elevating above this level of hand-to-mouth living that we're at. At this time, we have the potential to put Fishbone back in the position to have as much audience than we've ever had.
I think it's about time I express myself.
I don't want to be in a band with Dr. Mad Vibe. I want to be in a band with fucking Angelo. I'm forced to be in a band with Dr. Mad Vibe, who I don't want to be in a band with.
Norwood and I are kind of like a married couple that want to be divorced for a minute, but we can't because we're fucking married. We got kids. That's the music.
I wish every day the sun would shine. Take me to another place at night.
You know, people have to be willing to walk through their pain in order to get to the other side of it. And if you don't do that, you never will.
Every day sunshine.
It means a rock star, you're a rock in outer space. You think we'll ever get to outer space without a spaceship and an astronaut's certificate?
That's it from Box Office for as of now. We see you soon.